Have we found the disc that is going to make you throw your Buzzz away? Let's find out. Today we are going to break down 3 mid-range discs, and one of them that needs to make your bag. It'll replace your Buzzz, and this has been a solid test, and I'm ready to jump into this review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Discraft Buzzz, the Discmania Origin, and the OTB Open Proton Soft Echo. This Echo is going to be the highlight disc of this video. This comes with flight numbers of 5, 5, -1.5, and 1. It looks absolutely sick in the OTB stamp, and something that I adore about OTBdiscs.com is the fact that they give you the weight, they give you the flatness and stiffness with every single disc, as well as they give you a picture of it. So, for example, this Echo has a 4 for flatness and 3 for stiffness. That means it's neutral and somewhat gummy, and I would totally agree with that. This is a gummy disc that is not overly gummy. It's honestly the perfect amount of gummy for me, to where I feel like I can really grip on it, but it's not going to be too flimsy, if that makes sense. And it's a fantastic flyer for me so far. So today we are going to be breaking down these 3 discs. You're going to see me throw them on hyzer, straight, turnovers, and forehand. And something I noticed a lot with the Echo is that it is the straightest flying disc, as well as it went significantly further, if not pretty close to that Origin most of the time. I always found the Buzzz was the least furthest flying disc for me. Coming in, it was averaging anywhere from like 250 to 300 at my absolute best with it. And maybe that's just because I suck, but the Origin was just flipping up a lot more than the Buzzz. And one bad thing about the Buzzz is that I don't really get a ton of flip up with it. Maybe I was putting too much angle on it, but the Origin was giving me a lot more flip up. And one negative thing about that flip is sometimes you can over flip the Origin and it just turns and burns right into the ground. Now sometimes you can throw that Origin and you get that perfect hyzer flip up and it's great and it just glides forever. It's not really something I got a whole lot with the Buzzz. Now when we talk about the Echo, this is something that truly, whatever angle I put it on, that's what it was going to fly as. If I put it on a hyzer, it was a nice glidey hyzer. You can see here it's coming in as significantly further than the Buzzz. That's at least 60 feet right there, and probably another 20 feet to the Origin. And we're looking at turnovers here. You're going to see that the Buzzz flies pretty good, but then always comes back to the left. Whereas the Origin kind of turns and burns, like I said earlier. The Echo just holds that line really well, and you're going to see a little bit of finish at the end to the left, but not a lot. And this is why I love the Echo, because whatever angle you put it on, that's the angle you can trust that it flies. It's a straight flyer because of those flight numbers, and I totally agree with it. It's going to do exactly how you release that disc, which I think is nice. And you're seeing here it was the furthest flying disc. We're going to throw these on some forehands, and I don't typically forehand mid-ranges, but these all felt kind of comfortable, and this is exactly what I'm talking about with that Origin. You just are a little bit off, and it's really going to flip over. I didn't have that a lot with the Echo. It really held that line, and I like that because it's holding a straighter line than the Buzzz, but it's not turning over as much as the Origin. So for me, it's a fantastic middle ground that I'm getting more distance on. You can see here I'm going to be doing a yeet test, and the Buzzz didn't make 300. That was a bad throw. The Origin went about 345, is a pretty good throw. I feel like I could have got more out of it if I had a touch more hyzer, but the Echo, it just fits great in my hand. I have a little bit bigger hands, but it just feels absolutely fantastic in my hand, and I'm going to get this thing about 360 all the way out there, and it was pretty low too. You can just see it gliding forever, and that's something I love about this disc, is that it just glides. You can see it out there pretty far from that Origin. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see reviews like this, leave a like rating on this video and use promo code CLANKERS at checkout at otbdiscs.com to get your Echo today. I'd love to hear from you in the comments of what you thought about this disc.